Greetings, Portal Masters! Welcome back to Keanu Skylanders Superchargers Replays. In the last episode, we traveled to Battle Brawl Island in order to take on the Spell Slamzer, which gave us the information about the Spellpunk Library, which is where we're going to go right now. But first, we have to head to the new Academy store. Also, I'm playing as Spitfire and the Hot Streak right now, because I haven't played them in a while. Let's check out the Academy store.
Have you had a chance to see what we've got for sale? We get new deliveries and restock all the time, so make sure you check back often. Speaking of which, make sure you save any winged sapphires you come across. Those little babies get you discounts with me, Sharkfin's pit crew, and Miss Persephone's upgrades.
Okay, so and also we tried out one land challenge, one sea challenge, and one air challenge. I mean, one sky challenge, which was pretty fun. Okay.
Master Eon and the others are waiting for you. Good luck out there, Skylander.
Okay, thanks. So now we gotta talk to Master Eon. Yes, Master Eon?
We know from Spell Slamzer that the books we seek are somewhere in the halls of the ancients. But the hall is vast, and time grows short. Therefore, anyone who can possibly be spared from maintaining the Academy will be going on this mission to assist in finding these books. Chaos and the darkness threaten all of us. This is the key to putting an end to their evil, for good.
Well, I wish I was as good at being as inspirational as that guy, but still it's hard to get excited about going to a library. Right, Hugo? Never mind.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to the Spellpunk Library in order to find... let's ride! Woohoo! Oh, also I want to give an early birthday shout out to Oh, wait.
This place is incredible.
Wow.
Look at all these books.
Yeah.
Stay in here forever.
Stay focused, Hugo. We're here for one thing, to figure out how to stop the darkness. And be careful. This is no ordinary library.
Come on, Callie, it's just a bunch of stupid moldy books. It's the most boring place ever.
Oh, great, he's been pulled it.
Gotcha! See? And that's why I don't read.
The Coming of the Darkness by Pomfrey LaFuzzbottom. Great job, Flynn!
Sweet!
This is exactly what we're looking for.
It is? I mean, of course it is. You know, I gotta admit, that first chapter really pulls you in.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
It's a good thing Spitfire here is a fire Skylander. A supercharger Skylander, that is.
I think I found a book about the darkness, but since this library is cursed, it might be best if you open it.
Okay.
There has got to be something within these pages that will give us a clue to stopping it. Have a look, Skylander, and be careful.
Not yet.
Alright, come back when you're ready.
Okay. Oh, also I want to give an early birthday shout out to Dr. Blood Studios, or Doc for short. Doc, if you're watching this video, happy early birthday. Yeah, his birthday is in 2 days, so I wanted to give him an early birthday shout out. Okay, so we're just gonna explore a little bit of the library for a little bit. Woo! Treasure chest! Just some star bits. I think they might be called something else, but I'm gonna call them star bits. Even though star bits are those things from Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Oh, another one. Jackpot! Also, for these books, I'm gonna have to turn on the skunky speed.
More fuel for the fire.
Sweet. Way to go.
Flame and fortune.
Okay. Bananas. Oh, it's another one. Oh, it's another spark lock puzzle. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta watch out for these tasers. Oh! No! Okay, those buttons turned off those fans. Ow! Ow! And ignition. Sweet! Okay. Let's open this baby up. More star bits. I thought they were gonna be gold. Ooh, wish stone. These sofas are bouncy. Alley-oop? Huh, a diamond. Okay. Okay, now I think we're ready to go inside the book. We're gonna have to turn on the skunky speed for this.
Okay, we're in Skunky Speed. Now let's enter the book. Book 1, The Darkness. Master Eon, if you would.
Before creating the portals, the ancients explored the universe using magical relics called rift engines.
Rift engines.
But in their haste to spread the light of Skylands to other worlds, they created a powerful rift engine that opened a door to a forbidden world and unleashed a destructive force into Skylands.
What force?
The darkness.
The darkness?
Centuries later, in the age of the Portal Masters, the Skylanders had become the greatest champions the world had ever known. No enemy.
Hold on a second, I gotta switch to an air Skylander. Let's see, I'll switch to Stormblade. I'll switch to Stormblade and the Sky Slicer. Where's the Sky Slicer? Here it is. Here it is. Sky Slicer. Because she needs an upgrade. Supercharge.
Before their might. But the darkness was still out there, somewhere, laying in wait.
Ooh, another transit chest. Just gear bits for the vehicle. It's just gear bits for the Sky Slicer. There we go.
Suddenly, tremors and aftershocks
Whoa.
rumbled throughout the land.
Tremors?
Some great evil was being conjured in the arcane keep of the Spellpunks. The devious Spellpunks had unearthed the very same cursed relic that had allowed the darkness into Skylands centuries ago. The Dark Rift Engine.
The Dark Rift Engine. You can jump on their heads, kind of like Super Mario.
Level up.
Woo! 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 Grapes! I got that line from...
Had to be stopped.
I got that line from VeggieTales, God wants me to forgive them.
Darkness.
Ooh, grapes! If you guys remember VeggieTales, do you remember the episode God Wants Me to Forgive Them? You know, the one with the Grapes of Wrath?
From the shadows.
The one that introduces Podvorg, Modvorg, and their children? You know. Yeah, you can either jump on their heads like Super Mario. Ah! Or you could just do it the Skylander way and just use your attacks.
Spellpunks were drawing magic from the Dark Rift engine, feeding power to the darkness. Level up.
Bananas. Ooh, cherry! Just like Pac-Man. Pac-Man loves cherries. What's that? Whirlwind diadem. Oh, it's a hat.
Stunning.
I'll give this to Stormblade since her name is... I think this hat really fits her name. Stormblade. Since a whirlwind is a type of storm.
Their way through the danger, charging into the mouth of the spellpunk keep.
Take that, Spellpunks!
Level up. When a
Whoa!
all of Skylands began to quake,
I'm guessing that's the
a
darkness.
wave of fear swept over the land as a great and terrible shadow
Hey, look!
erupted.
There's Splat, Dodclops, and Highbolts.
Loud in a deep and malevolent voice.
I have all three of those and their supercharger vehicles.
I have returned. All shall fear and obey me.
Also, is it me or does that castle look a little bit similar like...
The darkness.
Is it me or does that castle look a lot like the Disney castle? You know, the ones that you see at the beginning of the Disney movies. You know, the film logo?
I've never heard about that Dark Rift engine. Still, we don't know how they managed to finally defeat it. We'll have to keep looking, Skylander.
Good idea, Callie.
Maybe one of the others found something useful. Hey, Skylander, look at this.
Hold on, I'll be right there, Sharpfin. I'm gonna check out this rift gate. Connect. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn off the Skunky speed.
Okay, the skunky speed is off. Or actually, turn it back on.
Sorry about that.
Finders keepers.
We're gonna go in this book.
So, what I am thinking for this tale is a sort of fable on the dangers of excess. So,
Excess?
the hero discovers a secret room full of treasure. And not just some treasure, but a veritable cornucopia of coins and gold.
Wow.
Then, as they collect it, a metaphor arrives in the form of a crushing ball of covetousness.
Covetousness.
It chases the hero, destroying all in its wake. Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
Okay, back to Spitfire and Hot Streak. There we go. Hot Streak.
Supercharged.
Okay.
Then, you know, the hero escapes a little richer, a little wiser. What do you think? Too highbrow?
No. Wait, is that Master Eon narrating the story? Is that his evil mirror of mystery version, Evil On? No, I didn't want to go back in. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we were supposed to go to Sharpfin. Because there's a Sky Star we have to complete.
You should try this. A charge of the First Light Squadron. It's about an elite squad of fighter pilots who took on the overwhelming forces of evil.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Looks pretty turbulent in there. Best if you summon a sky vehicle if you want to take a look.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, we'll come back with a sky vehicle when you're ready.
Okay.
You should check with Flint. He might have found something useful. Hey, it's possible.
Actually, I'm gonna upgrade Spitfire real quick. And Stormblade.
Skylander, you gotta see this book.
I'll be right there, Flynn.
Looks like this one here talks about how the core of light got made to give the darkness the old beat down. There's probably more inside, but I'm not really in a hurry to crack it open, if you know what I mean, because it's kind of cursed, but you go right ahead.
Come on. No.
Radio, come back when you're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to... Let's get an upgrade. Flame Nado. Now that's a badass name. A fire tornado. Flame Nado Chasers. Flame Fury. Flame Nado Chasers. Woo! Way to go, buddy. Oh, we gotta switch back to Stormblade and the Sky Slicer, because she has a little bit of upgrades herself. Sky Slicer. She's got some gold. Supercharge. Okay, how much do we got? Oh, we have a reasonable enough. Cyclone Surge. Sweet. Wow, that's an awesome move. Okay, let's go back over to Sharp Fin. Hey, Sharp Fin. Okay, let's go charge the first Light Squadron. Okay, here we go.
As the power of the darkness grew, the marauding forces that served it took control of the skies and terrorized the land. All hope seemed lost. Until a ragtag group of pilots was assembled with a single impossible goal: to hold back the encroaching evil and give the good people of Skylands a chance to escape to safety.
Ooh!
This first Light Squadron
It's a shoot 'em up.
the skies in defiance of all odds to meet this threat head on. The darkness.
It's a shoot 'em up, kind of like Xevious
sent out a
or
small
Galaga.
group of fighters to crush them. And was sorely disappointed.
Oh. What's that?
Invincibility.
Ooh!
Darkness, enraged at the squadron's continued success, brought more of its armada into the battle.
Seriously, that
But the first
is that supposed to be Master Eon, or is that his evil mirror of mystery counterpart, Evilon?
would fall before the righteous might of these brave pilots.
Yeah!
The dark forces were relentless in their attack.
Target locked. Target locked.
The first Light Squadron was determined to destroy the Dark Galleon and cripple the Armada once and for all.
Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Ooh, another part. It's for the Gold Rusher again. I need to get the Gold Rusher, so I want the Gold Rusher, but it's so damn rare.
The first Light Squadron dispatched these foes with authority and continued their quest.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh. How long is this gonna take? Oh wait, we're in Skunky Speed. It doesn't matter how long it takes. As long as the Skunky Speed is on, it'll go through it rather quickly. Sweet! Repair!
The darkness was coming and called forth the Dark Galleon to vanquish the squadron.
Oh, that must be the mothership.
Thus began the final charge of the first Light Squadron.
Whoa! I was not expecting that. Invincibility.
Invincibility.
Yeah, the Sky Iron Shield and many of the magic items that were used in the games before, either in regular mode or racing challenge mode or something like that, they're pretty much used it for power-ups in the racing mode, like the time twist hourglass is used to slow down your opponents. The Sky Iron Shield is for invincibility. Tomb Buggy. And like the Tiki Speaky pretty much uses an electrical attack. The Rocket Ram I think uses a I don't know.
To a ragtag group of heroic pilots who refused to
The wing boots give you a burst of speed,
their courage
and I don't know what the others do.
to rise up against the power of the darkness.
Now that was some serious flying. You see that, Skylander?
Yes.
The darkness isn't all powerful. It can be beaten.
By what? Okay, now let's talk to Flynn.
Skylander, you gotta see this book.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Okay. Book 3, The Ancient's Plan. The Ancient's Plan.
The War of the Darkness had nearly been lost as all of Skylands was being held in its terrible grip. But there was one chance. A mythical device built by the ancients to combat the darkness had been discovered. It was called the Core of Light.
Ah, yes, the Core of Light.
But finding its location would be the most dangerous mission of them all.
Hold on a second, I'm gonna switch to turbocharged Donkey Kong. Let's see, Barrel Blaster. Where's the Barrel Blaster? Here it is. Barrel Blaster. And turbocharged Donkey Kong.
Barrel Blaster.
He's a live Skylander. Supercharge. Oh, hey Diddy Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong is a live Skylander, even though his vehicle is a tech type vehicle.
The darkness knew the Core of Light would be its end, and so it attacked. Its dark power was beyond
Ooh,
comprehension.
gibbets.
It shattered mountains and bridges with casual disdain.
Jeez. Oh yeah. So DK here has 2 attacks. He can do a punch attack, and he can also throw barrels, kind of like the original Donkey Kong arcade machine, or the Donkey Kong Country in Donkey Kong Country Returns series.
The darkness's rage was earth-shaking and all-consuming, for it knew that in order for its power to grow, the Core of Light...
Oh, I know. I know.
Undaunted, even in the face of this great evil, the Skylanders
Yeah, Donkey Kong is pretty much, he's fighting like how he does in his games, except the original Donkey Kong for the arcade. Ooh, a turban. Yeah, let's give it to him. Looking good, DK. Really goes good with his tie.
He called forth its evil servants to do its terrible bidding. But they would fall before the Skylander like limp bundles of experience and treasure.
Yeah, that's the sound that Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong make when they stomp on an enemy in the original Donkey Kong Country game. Also, has anybody played any of the Donkey Kong side-scrolling games, like Donkey Kong Country 2, DK Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, Donkey Kong Country 3, or DK Country Returns, or DK Country Tropical Freeze? The latter of which doesn't just let you play as Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. It also lets you play as Dixie Kong and even Cranky Kong. Yeah, Cranky Kong. Also, there's a theory going on that this Donkey Kong is actually the adult version of Donkey Kong Jr., while Cranky Kong is actually the Donkey Kong from the original arcade, but as a geriatric. You know, an old... Oh, look! There's Smash Hit, High Volt, and Splat. Splat is very adorable. I think Splat should be my girlfriend's favorite Skylander. Babe, if you're watching this, do you think Splat looks pretty cool?
Skylands back in the olden days until they used the trusted Core of Light. But it stopped right before the good part. I totally can't wait to find out what happens next.
Me too.
Maybe the one Max found will have more info.
Ooh.
Keep me in suspense.
Alright. I wonder if DK has enough. Oh wait, he probably does. Ooh, let's play some Skystone's Overdrive.
Want to try a game of Skystone's Overdrive, Skylander?
Absolutely.
There's a whole book on Skystone strategies I'm dying to try out. I've been researching
Poppy.
Skystone strategies throughout the centuries in this library. You want to give it a go?
Funny how she shares the same name as Poppy Playtime and Poppy from Animal Crossing, who is one of the squirrel villagers, if you didn't know. Does anybody play Animal Crossing?
Your turn.
Anybody out there? Anybody play Animal Crossing? Anybody? Any Animal Crossing players out there?
Which picture?
Which picture? Ha!
Hoodsicle.
That one would soon be would also be used as a sensei in Imaginators. Hoodsicle. He would be made into a sentinel sensei of the dark element.
Trolling Thunder. Overdrive ready. Shadowlin.
Yeah! Take that! That's it. Uh-oh, she's using the overdrive.
Golden Queen.
Oh. Oh, come on!
Your turn.
That's it. Overdrive.
Barrel Blaster.
Phew. That was close. Mwahahaha. Oh, crap. Oh, no, my barrel blaster.
Your turn. Meteorologist.
Ha!
Buzzer beak.
Take. Oh.
Your turn. Pirate henchman.
Take that.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Go! Phew, I think I'm gonna win, guys.
Overdrive ready.
Barrel blaster. Sweet! Ha 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 ha!
Overdrive ready.
Oh, crap. No, my barrel blaster!
Your turn. Ice-sized Prodder.
Take that! We're almost done, guys.
Sheep creep. Your turn. Hot steak.
Ha 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 ha!
Victory.
Woohoo!
I'll get you next time, I'm sure.
Skylander, you gotta see this book.
I'll be right there, Flynn. Okay, let's get the bongo barrel. Yeah, now DK can use... You press the X button repeatedly to slam your barrel down and use it as a bongo. Kinda like Donkey Konga.
You gotta see this book.
Okay, hold on, I gotta switch to sea vehicle. Let's see, let's see. We'll use, where's the soda skimmer? The soda skimmer, here it is, and the soda skimmer,
Soda skimmer.
and Big Bubble Pop Fizz.
Supercharged.
It's bubble up. Yeah, Mags?
I'm not sure it helps us much, but it's kind of a cool read. It's all about an evil Hydra monster. I've heard that.
Hydra.
Well, it turns out it used to be like a pet of some dark portal masters. Can you imagine that?
Hey, that looks a lot like the
Housebreaker and honey badger. Not a good idea.
That looks a lot like the Hydra that we saw in Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Remember that? That Hydra looks like the one that was used by Chaos to destroy the Core of Light in Spyro's Adventure. Remember that? One head was water, one head was life, one head was undead, one was fire. Remember?
Servants of the darkness were known for keeping a lethal menagerie of creatures and beasts. None was more terrifying than the multi-headed monstrosity known as the
See?
Hydra.
It even looks like it.
Hydra's appetite for both food and destruction was without limit. Dark portal masters.
See? There's the life head, the water head, the undead head, and the fire head.
Dropped it in the sea. The people, hungry and deprived of all sustenance, called on their heroes, the Skylanders, for aid. The Skylander, heedless of danger, dove into the shadowed and endless depths of the sea to face the
Oh,
Hydra.
we need the sea shadow.
The Hydra was fraught with peril, danger, and exploding proximity mines.
Exploding proximity mines. Ow. Okay, let's switch to the sea shadow. Where is it? Sea shadow. Here's Nightfall. There's the sea shadow. Sea shadow. Supercharged. We do need to find a new modification for the
Hydra hatchlings hid, coiled in the rocks, and would strike without warning.
Whoa! Oh, that was close. Those Hydra hatchlings will pretty much snap at your vehicle. Ow! Manta music horn. No. C4 rumbler horn. Nighttime tuner horn. Abysmal emitter horn. No.
Undercurrent catcher, kraken coating, dark manta fins,
Ooh, yeah!
sea chasm turbine, bioluminator, pressure reactor, deep sea dentures, sea chasm, deep sea dentures.
Let's do the deep sea dentures.
The choice is made.
Oh yeah. Now look at that. Isn't that not... Doesn't the sea shadow look badass? Don't go near the mines. Don't touch the mines. Don't touch the mines. Okay, where are we supposed to go? Ow! I don't think you can actually defeat those Hydra hatchlings. Oh, thank goodness, repairs.
Foul Falls swam these waters briefly.
Yes! Oh, it's the Buzzwing again. I really need to get the Buzzwing. I keep hitting the mines. I mean, touching the mines. What are those little fish enemies that are flying towards me? Are those hatchlings as well? No, they look like generic fish. They look like generic little fish. Whoa! I keep wondering what Hydras look like once they're hatchlings. Not like the ones in this book. I meant like real ones, like in fiction. Like the one like the one from Hercules. You remember the Hydra, right? The Hydra from Hercules.
Ever deeper into the abyss, the Skylander traveled.
Okay, easy does it now.
Finally, the Skylander descended into the lair
Of the Hydra.
There was the pilfered food. Without hesitation, the Skylander snatched up the food.
Oh my gosh!
Rumbled and quaked as the Hydra woke. The heads of the Hydra lashed out in rage. The Skylander was cornered. Until a secret passage out of the lair was revealed. The Skylander sped away. This food was too important to risk.
Come on, let's get out of here!
Faster and faster, the Skylander swam.
Come on, speed up! Can't this thing go any faster?
Speed was incredible. It churned the water into a swirling foam, gaining and gaining on the Skylander. But just a minute, that geyser, could it?
Whoa!
The various and many jaws of the Hydra snapped at the jets of water in frustration. It had been robbed of its prize and vengeance. The Skylander returned the stolen
Hey,
food
the Reef
to
Ripper.
of Skylands, thwarting this creature of darkness.
Yeah, it was.
Feel like we're kind of making history ourselves right now. Wouldn't that be something if we all ended up in a book someplace too?
Skylander, you gotta see this book.
I bet the next book is going to be even more exciting than this one. I think Hugo's finally managed to decide on one. You should go find him before he changes his mind.
Okay. Sweet! Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, let's switch to a land vehicle. Let's see. Let's switch to the Burn Cycle and Lava Lance Eruptor. Burn Cycle. Supercharge.
Oh, hi, Skylander. I'm glad you're here. This book here is called To Light the Dark by Pomfrey LaFuzzbottom.
Pomfrey LaFuzzbottom? Funny name.
Read much, but it talks about using the core of light to fight the darkness. This could be the one.
Okay, let's go.
The forces of good had discovered the hidden location of the core of light, but they soon realized that the ancients had never completed this great machine, a secret that to this day has been forgotten. But with the darkness closing in for the final blow, they had no choice. They would power up the core and risk everything in a final battle. And they would hope that even an incomplete core of light would be enough to keep the darkness at bay. The Skylander sped into action. There was only one chance. An all-out attack to drive the darkness toward the core itself. But the darkness would not go easily. The darkness laid snares and traps for the Skylander. The Skylander, however, would not be halted.
I'll switch to the Shark Tank. Oh wait, where's Sharkshooter Terrapin? Here he is. Shark Tank, Sharkshooter Terrapin. Shark Tank. Supercharge. funny how in order to, in this game, in order to bring your Skylanders to life, you have to have you have to put the vehicle on first, then the Skylander of your choice.
Desperate, the darkness unleashed its full power.
It's sharp missiles, you darkness!
Its dark might seared the sky, tearing across the land.
Oh, looks like
Their battle echoed across all Skylands, trading blows that shattered islands in their wake.
the Shark Tank has enough for an upgrade back at the Academy. All right.
Any ideas?
A buzz bottom.
What'd you call me?
Callie is right. You must seek out the author of that book. If any living being knows how to complete the core, it is Pomfrey LaFuzzbottom.
Pomfrey LaFuzzbottom.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find this Pom-Pom Fuzzy Bottom guy and turn this core
Pomfrey
into the
LaFuzzbottom.
most awesome weapon ever.
Huh?
That's Tessa.
And
Trying
Whiskers!
to fly in these skies, it's too dangerous.
Hopefully the bird broke her fall.
Yeah, me too. I hope Whiskers is okay. She's got a top hat. That's cute.
Whoa,
oh, excuse me.
a pretty hard landing. You'd better go check on Tessa, Skylander. I need to examine the book we got from the Spellpunk Library for leads on Pomfrey's whereabouts.
Okay. Before we do that, I might as well show you what the Core of Light looks like here at the Academy. It's much different from how it looks in Spyro's Adventure. Yeah, so this is the Core of Light. Right here. I just wanted to show you guys that. So I'm gonna stop right here, and in the next episode we're gonna find Pomfrey Fuzzbottom in order to find the the thing that for the Core of Light that unleashes its true power. So thank you guys for watching this episode of my Skylanders Superchargers replays. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell icon, share on social media, yada yada yada. And I'm probably gonna look at the Supercharge challenges. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell icon, share on social media, yada yada yada. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!